Arizona man facing federal charges for allegedly planning a mass shooting here in Atlanta. The indictment alleges Mark Prieto planned to commit a mass shooting of African Americans and other minorities at a concert in Atlanta in May. The 58-year-old allegedly told two people secretly working with the FBI about his plan to, quote, incite a race war before the 2024 presidential election. He was indicted for multiple federal charges.